will start with this today, where we are learning. So I have this movies, right? I also let's take the directors. Okay, in my theater, I want a theater. I have these movies released in my theater. Okay, I want to see the different directors who has worked in my whose movies I have released. Okay, a client is asking for me. So if I say director, so I get all the directors, right? I get all the directors. But as you can see here, they just want the list of directors whose movies I have released. There are mm, see, I can see, if I give this list, you can see John Lester has been repeated multiple. We don't need the different same name in the different way. So what I will write here is distinct. Distinct. This is the keyword where you remove all the duplicates and only the consigned data is being seen. That's where we use distinct function. Got it? Distinct. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. If I see it all removes the duplicates and give me the list of the people over here. I have the list of directors whose movies were released in my theater. Right. Now,
Yes, ma'am.
if I want to order it in the ascending order or in the alphabetically, right? In the ascending order, I use order by, then I use the name or
Director.
director. Okay. If I run this, as you can see here, it is been arranged in the ascending
Awesome.
order. You don't have to specify here. For ascending, you have to write ASC, ASC. For descending, you have to write DESC. Okay, descending. Okay, so here it is arranged in the ulta,
Yes, ma'am.
in the descending order. If you don't write anything over here, it will still take it as in ascending order. This is default. Okay, if you don't write anything, it will give it in the ascending order itself. Okay,
Okay.
this is order by. And you need to see if only first two. First two means then you can use limit. Limit, if I use 2. Limit to only 2 people. If I want 5, 5 columns will be seen. This is order by and limit. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
understood? Any
Yes, ma'am.
confusion?
No, ma'am.
Okay, this is limit and order by. And also distinct. Okay, if I say how many directors have worked in my okay, we'll do aggregation function. Okay, first let me just open. Understood distinct.
Yes, ma'am.
Now group by will come later. Okay, I'll take group by now. Okay, now we have aggregation functions. What is aggregation functions? Aggregation functions is when you are adding the whole columns, the sum of the whole column. If I say I want to see the sum of years employed, okay, here I have years of employed. I want to see the total sum of it. Okay, if I want to see the
Ma'am,
total
aggregation function means?
aggregation function, when you're doing mathematical values or getting mathematical functions to it, when you're adding, when you're taking the average, all these functions are called aggregation functions.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so if I say I want there are so many, but I can tell you few of them. That is count. Okay, count, then sum, maximum, minimum, average.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, sum sum is the total of everything, total of the whole column. Minimum, minimum is the minimum value in the whole column. Maximum is the maximum number in the whole column. Then we have average, the total of it divided by number of it, and then we have count. How many are there? Okay. If I say, if I have this, I can, wait, let me open the playground. That is better to understand. 1 minute. 06770. Okay. Now, here I want to see how many orders are there. Right. If I want to see in the orders, if I go, I want to see total orders in my table. Right. So, I have
Yes.
to select, we can count how many, if I count the rows, you can get the how many orders have been there. Right.
Yes, ma'am.
So if I pass order ID, count the order ID, how many order IDs are there from orders, it will give me the count or the value. 1 minute, it's taking a little while. As you can see, there are 830 orders in my order table. Got it? Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
This is the count. Okay. If I want to see the sum of unit price, like the sum of the unit price for, okay, if I want to take the sum of the unit price, what is it? So, yeah. Sum of unit price from order details. If I run this code, as you can see here, okay, you can get the sum of or the total of the unit price. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If I want to see the maximum, which is the maximum unit price, was if I run max, you get maximum. This is the maximum amount. Okay. If I say minimum, if I pass minimum, you get minimum. Okay. And then if I want to take the average of it, so if I pass average, you get average. Okay. This is the different types of aggregation functions in the SQL. Okay. If I want, now let's understand this. For each product ID, I want the maximum unit price. Okay. I want for each product ID, not only one, for each product ID, I want the maximum. What is the maximum unit price it has? Understanding my question?
Yes, ma'am.
If I pass product ID, comma, this unit price, so if I run this, it will give me an error. It will throw me an error. Why? Because see here, how many product IDs is there? There are so many.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
for each product ID, I want the maximum value. So what should I pass over here? I should first group it. Group the product ID. What does group by will do is, it will group the product ID. That means, so if I run this, it will group by, it will group the product ID. That means it will only, the distinct values of the product ID is seen. Okay. First, it will filter the distinct product ID and then it will start mapping the maximum unit price for each product ID. Getting my point? So as you can see here, for each product ID, you can see the maximum value. Understanding?
Repeat 1 second.
Yes. Okay, 1 second. I'm getting a call. 1 minute. 1 minute on my, just give me a minute. So what first thing, okay, first let's understand one point, okay. How does first let me tell you how does SQL will run the program or read the program. First, it will not read the select statement at all. First, it will see from statement. SQL will start reading the program from statement. Okay, so first it will fetch the value which table. So it is taken the order table, right? In the order table, it first it will take the order details table. Next, what is it is doing? It is grouping by the product ID. All the product IDs is being grouped. That means the distinct values of the product ID is been made in a small table, okay, in the output. So first it will group by this product ID, okay. As you can see here, it is group by, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then it will go to the select statement. So product ID is done. So each product ID, it will start mapping the maximum values.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now, if I want to arrange the product ID in the ascending order, if I pass order, so the shortcut, if I can tell you, is how does it names it as
Product ID.
here it is product ID, but it is a small shortcut. I'll tell you
Okay.
how to do it. Instead of typing the column names, this is named as 1, 2. In the select statement, we have 2 columns, right?
Yes,
Column
ma'am.
1, column 2. So you can pass 1 as well. 1 is product ID. It will take product IDs. So it is grouped by with ordered in the ascending order with the product ID.
Okay.
Getting understood? Any
Yes,
confusion?
ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay, one more thing in the orders, if I tell you order, one second, where is it? One more thing in the order you have to remember is if I'm passing the role, okay, and comma is building. So if I have to order it, first let me order by role,
Ma'am.
okay. And then if I order it in the second also, what will happen here is, first it will arrange the first column in the ascending order. Let me pass your as well. Your is there. You're employed, right? Mm, okay, wait. So what is happening over here? First, it is arranging the role in ascending order. Okay. First, it is arranging the role in ascending order. And then inside this, first role is artist. Artist and the name. Then it is arranging in the ascending order within this. First, it will arrange this. Then with this, it will arrange this. Getting my point?
Yes, ma'am.
Understood or confused?
No, ma'am. Understood, ma'am.
Okay, this is the order of arranging in the ascending order. If I want second to be in the descending order, if I pass descending to descending, see here, this is arranged in the descending order. Getting in the
Yes,
artist,
ma'am.
if you see, it has been arranged in the descending order. If I want one to be in the descending order as well, so if I pass descending over here, first it will arrange in the descending order for the manager. Inside that, it will arrange in the descending order. Getting this
Yes, ma'am.
this is the order by and also group by. Here also in the group by also you can pass 1. Okay. It will give
Okay,
me
ma'am.
the same result. This is group by for you. Okay. Understood the
Okay.
group by function?
Yes, ma'am.
and aggregation. Group by is mainly used when you are using in aggregation functions. Okay. When there is two columns when you are doing so if I pass here in the order table, if I have order ID also I want. Okay, if I pass order ID as well, if I pass order ID as well, you can see there is an error message again. It has to be in the order ID also should be in the group by function. Okay.
Okay.
First, it will group by your product ID. Then it will group by your order ID. Then it will take the maximum of each order ID.
Okay.
Okay. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
This is okay. Now we have learned about aggregation function. Now, if I want to see here, okay, here if I say in the maximum, I want to see uh, between 10 to 20, 10 to 15, okay, the maximum value whose values are 10 to 15. Okay, I have a condition over here. In between, I want to see 10 to 15. So, which function should I use?
Condition, if function, ma'am.
Condition, if I'm using condition, if I have a condition over here, I want to see sorry, I want to see the maximum values whose values is between 10 to 15. Okay, between 10 to 15, where should I pass this? Which function should I use?
Group by
Group by is done to take the to get the distinct value, not the group by.
Can you explain the question once again?
One side. Yes. I want to see the maximum values. I want to get the details of the order ID and product ID whose maximum value is between 10 to 15.
In first line, in maximum we have to mention, ma'am.
Not getting my questions. I want to see in between 10 to 15, the maximum unit price should be around 10 to 15, that's all. Not more than that or not less than that. In which function?
Next to unit price, we have to mention less than, more than 10 and less than. There we have to mention, ma'am.
Here, if I
Yes,
use
ma'am.
it here, and do you think so this will work? It will throw me an error. See, that is not giving me the correct result. Usually, where do you use between or where do you use conditions?
From
In from.
group.
In where function you use conditions, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Using where you use conditions, right?
Yes, ma'am. Here.
Where, right? Where you because in the last class we learned where do we use conditions? When you're trying to get the conditions sorted, we use where functions, right? But
Yes, ma'am.
if for the aggregation function, when you're doing a value for the aggregation function, see what will happen. Between function I can use here. What will happen? It will throw me an error. Because aggregation function will not be can be used in, is not allowed in where function. So that's a reason we have a special thing called having. Having is used for aggregation, for using the condition for aggregation function. Okay, getting my point? Understood?
Yes, ma'am. Here we don't use the where function, but in aggregation function we will use add.
In the having function. In the having, as you can see here, you got everything between 10 to 15. All the values you can see here. Okay, that is
Okay, ma'am.
using having. Okay, having
Oh,
is used instead of
where function.
where function. Only for aggregation functions you use having function.
Having function.
Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
this is aggregation functions for you. Got it? Any
Okay.
confusion?
No, ma'am.
Okay. When there is a condition to be used, when there is a condition, you need to use where function. But for aggregation function, when you want to filter that, we use where having function. Okay. Got it? Mm. Today we will learn about joins. Okay, the different types of joins. So for example, here I have multiple tables, right? I have order details, I have products, I have US states, I have all different what you call uh, tables over here. Now I want, as you can see in the order table, I want to deliver orders, okay? So in this order table, I don't have the contact details of the user, that is the customer. I don't have any contact details of each and every customer in my table. But in the customer table, I have their contact number over here. As you
Yes,
can
ma'am.
see, I want the contact number of each. Here in this, I don't have order IDs. I have only customer IDs. In the orders, I have order ID. So I want order ID and the
Yes.
phone numbers of each customers. Okay. So
Yes.
I need to fetch that. So what should I do is I need to join these two tables. Right. If I
Yes.
join these two tables, then only I would be able to get the order ID and the phone numbers because the information is in the different tables. Right. So
Okay.
there is a called join. Okay. There is a function called join to join these two tables. Okay. So how do we join these two tables? Where should I map it? Right here in the order tables, I have a customer ID column. And this customer ID in the customer table is unique for each and everything. Each and every column has its own unique customer ID. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Getting my point?
Yes, ma'am.
But in the orders table, I have different order ID, which is different for each and every row. So this will become my primary key.
And
Okay.
what is joins? Why we use in SQL, ma'am?
Huh?
What is joins? Why we will use in SQL, ma'am?
Joins is used to join the two tables.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. See, I gave you the example also, no? So for example, I need the order ID. So I need to deliver the orders, okay? I need to deliver these orders. I have in my order table, I have their address, everything. But I need to contact that users. The
Yes,
customers I
ma'am.
need to contact, right? I need to call them. I want to see whether they are available, when they are available, everything I want to see.
Okay, ma'am. It's the
Understanding?
customer details. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, it's not in this table. I have the customer details in my customer table. I
Customer.
have their phone numbers. So I want to call them and I want to deliver it to them. So I need to join these two tables, right? Then only I can get the order ID and the customer phone numbers of everybody. Right?
Yes,
Getting my
ma'am.
point. So how do we join these two tables? How do we join these two tables? We need to understand two things over here. First thing, we need to understand which is the unique key, unique numbers. Okay, for example, over here in the customer table, in the customer table, the customer ID is different, different for each customer, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So if I just say, and here in the order tables, order ID is different for each columns, each rows,
Yes.
right? Each order has their unique order ID, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is my primary key of this table. This is my primary key of this table. In the shippers table, I have shippers ID is the primary key of this table. For customer, it is customer ID. For orders, it's the order ID. It's different.
Okay.
So we have a customer ID in my order tables. It is not same for each orders. It can be same for each orders. One customer can order 3 4 times. It is possible,
Yes,
right?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Three, four different items also in
Three
the.
for the different items, 3 4 different types he has ordered. So he can have the order ID can have different customer IDs,
Yes, ma'am.
right? So I want to join these two tables using this is the primary key and this is the foreign key, right? It is unique in this table, but it is not unique in this table. So this will become my foreign key. Understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Any questions still here?
Yeah, ma'am.
If you want to join employee with orders table, if I want to join employees with orders table, so I can just join it with employee ID,
Okay.
right? Getting my point?
Yes, ma'am.
Confused?
Primary key, foreign key. I'm confused about that, ma'am.
See, primary keys, I think so you're cleared. It is unique for each and every rows, right? It is
Yes, ma'am.
different for everything. See, order ID cannot be same for each orders. See, in
Yes, ma'am.
this table, there are different orders.
Order IDs.
Yeah, and they have different key for it or different ID for each orders. So when you order it online or when you are ordering online, you get key different number to it, right? The invoice number or an order ID you get.
Ma'am.
When you order in Amazon, if I see in my Amazon account, uh, I don't think so. I have logged in over here. I don't think so I have logged in. Hmm. if I go here, if I see here, as you can see, this is my order ID or see, there is a unique order ID for each orders,
Yes, ma'am.
right? So this would
Yes,
be my primary key. In this table, I can refer this. So if I call, so for example, select everything from orders. Where order ID is equal to this. If I run this, only one result is seen, right?
yes,
Only
ma'am.
one result is seen because it's different for different orders,
Yes,
right? This
yes,
will
ma'am.
be my primary key of this table. This table, for this table, this is my primary key.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, because it's different for each and every rows. Okay, now, but these are also unique IDs, right? Customer IDs are also unique. Each customer has different
Different
customer
order.
IDs, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So, but in the orders, in if you think about it, in each order, the customer could have ordered 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, multiple times,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
If you think about it, so the customer ID can be different. So this in this table, he is the foreign key here. Foreign key in the sense, this is repeated, but it is unique.
Okay, ma'am.
Got it? This is the
Yes, ma'am.
foreign key for this table. This is also a foreign key for this table. Right?
Okay, ma'am.
Understanding my point?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If I see in the product ID is different, but the supply ID can be same. As you can see here, there are two supply IDs. Right?
Yes.
This is my foreign key, and this would be my primary key.
Okay, ma'am.
Understanding? Now, if I want the contact details of the each orders, I want the order ID and the contact details. So if I want what I want, order ID and phone numbers. From where you want? From orders, I want order ID, but I want to join customers.
Customers and orders.
Right? In from customers, but I want
Customers.
to join.
Orders and customers.
I want to join this, only this much is enough, okay?
Okay,
From
ma'am.
orders, I want to take order and join customers.
Customers.
On which account you need to join it? From orders, I want to join with customer ID is equal to customers, that is the table name, customers dot customer ID. Okay, with this key, I want to join these two tables.
Okay, ma'am.
Understanding? I
Okay, ma'am.
want, this is common in these two tables, right?
Yes, ma'am.
The customer ID is same in the in this table. So if I join this, what we will get? You get order ID from order table and phone numbers from customer
Customer.
table. Getting my point?
Yes,
Understood?
yes, ma'am.
This is joint. Okay, there are first let's understood what is join when you're trying to join two tables, two or more tables. Okay, if I want that, I can explain later on. Two or more tables can be joined. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So I will show you later on. I think tomorrow I will show. So we will have to understand what is joint. Okay. And
Okay.
then we need to recognize what is the primary key and the foreign key.
Okay.
Okay. This is joints. Okay. This is how you write joint table. Okay. Now there are different types of joints. You need to understand there are different types of joints. There are 4 types of joints. One is
Okay.
inner joint, left left joint, right joint, full outer joint. Okay. If you don't
Okay.
write anything over here, if you just give a joint word, it is inner joint. It will give me the same result. If I write the default, if I write joint, it will take inner joint. Okay.
Okay.
If you want to, we will learn what is left joint and right joint right now. Okay. And what does inner joint and how it works. Okay, give me a moment. So we understood the prime. Okay. What does inner joint does? If I have a table over here, so this is my code. Okay. If I write the table over here, see, as you can see in the student ID, I have 1004, 1004. What is so if I do inner joint of this table, only intersection, that is which is common in this two
In
table,
both the.
the output would be with that result. Okay. For
Okay.
example, I want to join these two tables. I want everything. So if I say I want student ID 001 is here, no. 002 is here, no.
No.
3 is here, no.
No.
4 is here, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So it will take student ID, name, and the department. Right. This is the
Yes, ma'am.
intersection. It is common in these two tables. So that output would be
In.
right. This is called inner joint. Okay.
Okay.
Got my point? What is inner joint? What does inner joint will do? It will take the intersection.
Intersection of the both the tables from both the
Yes.
tables.
Yes. Okay. Then
Okay, ma'am.
we have left joint. As you can see here, uh, this is left joint. What does it do is, see, if I write it in the single sentence for from, okay, from, if I've written it in a single statement, what is, if I keep my hand on left, on this joint, okay, what is the left of this? Keep your hand on joint, keep your hand on joint. What is the left of joint here?
Yeah.
Table A,
Yes, ma'am.
table A. So, all the information from the table A is fetched, and it will, and the intersection, all the information from table A is been fetched, right?
Okay, ma'am.
C 01, 02, 03, 04. Okay, all the information has been fetched, but which is not there in the table B is given with null values, means nothing. Okay, it has given with null values.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this is left joint. The left of, when you keep, just keep the hand on your code, as you can see here, if I see the left of this joint, if I see, if I give the background, the left of this joint is table A, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So all the information from table A is been fetched. Okay. If I write here table B and if I join it with table A, all the information from table B is fetched.
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding? Any
Yes.
confusion?
Ma'am, here in PPT it's not changing right now.
What? No, this
First,
is the image. This is the image. Okay.
yes.
Okay, don't, I'm just telling you. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So what will happen when I do left joint for table B and table A over here? So all the information from table B is being fetched, then it will map it with table A.
Table
Okay. If I'm writing here table A and table B here, all the information from table A is being fetched, and it
table.
starts mapping which is not there, which is not available in table B, null value been replaced with it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this is
Okay.
left join for you.
Okay.
So excuse me. So if I put here right joint, okay, if I say I have used a right joint over here, what is right joint? The right of in the what is in the right of joint over here? That is table B.
Table B.
So all the information from table B is being fetched, which is not available. It will replace it with null value.
Okay.
Understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Any confusion?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Now, if I do table B over here and table A over here, all the information from table A is being fetched, and which is not there in table B is replaced with null value. If you think about it, it is ulta of left
Left
joint,
joint.
right? It is
Yes, ma'am.
completely opposite of left joint.
Left joint.
It is, you know what? Usually you use only left joint. But because if I interchange the table name over here, it is giving me the same result of right table, right
Yes,
joint,
madam.
right? So
Yes, ma'am.
usually we use left joint itself. It's okay if you remember only left joint.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. But you should know what does right joint will also do. Okay.
Okay,
Understanding?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Got it till here?
Yes, ma'am.
What this full outer joint will do is it will just collect everything from full two tables, and it will put null values if it is not available. Got it? Everything is taken place. Everything, table A, table,
Ma'am.
everything is there. So see, first it will take table A, all the information from table A, that is still 5.
Yes.
5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4,
President.
3, 1, 4. And here I have only 4 is different over here. So it will paste the fourth one. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So it starts mapping it. Okay. First it
Okay.
will be 1. 1 will be customer ID is this. It will paste this. Then it will paste the customer name and the product. Okay. So for the order 1, it is rice. Order 2, it is
Tomato.
tomato, cooking oil. Again 1. 1 is there. So it is mapping the rice again.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. 5 is not there in the product table. So it will be null over here.